What's going on, guys? This is Ty with Brahman Bull Bullies. I don't know how it is where y'all are, but it has done got hot here in Alabama. Today's Tuesday. I think it's supposed to be 92 today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 94, 95. Y'all see we done hooked the fan up. I'm gonna go get some swimming pools for the dogs today. Zilla is not doing too well out here, so he's only out here long enough to eat, and then he's back in the house. Same with the Bulldogs. And Moreno, the Bulldogs are doing, okay. Moreno's doing okay out here in the heat. But with their noses and their snouts, I bring them in just to be safe. But Zilla, he's not taking the heat well. I don't know if it's because he's so heavy, because he's got a nose snout just as long as the rest of them. But I do understand that it's not always just the snout that causes these breathing problems. So he's an inside dog during the summer. He can't be out here. I had to move him yesterday. I moved him. Y'all know he was in this pen. Yeah, he was in this pen. I had to move him down here yesterday because he was in rough shape. And I moved him down there. He just stood in front of that fan. He never really caught his breath or anything. So I said, screw this. We got to take Zilla inside. So Zilla, he stayed inside all day yesterday. We let him out here to eat today, and we're going to bring him back in. Connor's doing great. Oreo's back out on the yard. Her ear is closed up, so we brought her back out. She's doing great. Roxy's a champ. I tried moving Roxy. I was going to move her here, but y'all know Roxy and Oreo aren't the best of friends. So when you have two dogs that really don't like each other, and it's hot like this, you really don't want to put them side by side like this, because they can sit there and bark at each other and carry on and all of this nonsense and actually throw one another into a heat stroke or an anxiety attack or something like that. So I was going to just move her to this one, like I said, because Reno has been in the house, but I really want a dog to separate them right here. I just want her closer to the fan, and whenever I open that pen, this one right here, she don't want nothing to do with it. She wants back in her pen. So I guess we're gonna give her what she wants and let her stay in hers. She's not had any problems with the heat, so we'll just let her do as she pleases. She wants to be down there, we'll let her be down there. But like I said, I am gonna go get some pools this evening. Or not this evening. I just now got all the cages cleaned and got everybody fed. I still got to pick up the poop in the yard. I got to clean the kennels from inside the house from when they spent the night in there last night. What else do I got to do? I got to treat the yard today as well. So I'm going to get all that done. And then I'm going to go and grab some swimming pools for the dogs. But we do got to get this yard treated today. We're starting to get a little bit of like little critters in the yard, gnats and stuff like that, flies. So we are going to go ahead and treat with cutters today. Get that out of the way. I think it ain't supposed to rain until Thursday, so we should be pretty good there. Look at that smile on that boy. Look at the smile on that boy. What's up, Green Bean? What's up, Guino? Reno Reek? Connor's been doing great. Connor's new owners are on vacation at the moment, and then Connor will be leaving. So we're going to have this pen open. And me and Alexis discussed a plan last night, guys, that is, it's a pretty big plan. I don't know how many of y'all know, but we had planned to replace these pallets with a deck, just individual decks, kind of like a setup like Fetty G at SSK, but we've kind of detoured from that. What we're going to do now over the winter, this right here was all porch, and we closed this in for like the whelping area. We have anybody sick or anything like that. What we're going to do, we're going to close the rest of this porch in. We're going to put the dogs an air conditioner in there, and that's going to be the dogs area. We're going to move these kennels. We're going to take the tops off of them, move them in there. have this all closed up, have a door here and a door to actually get into the whelping room as well from there. And we're going to bring it all the way to the edge of the house and the edge of the porch. That way, when we come out of this back door right here, we're just in the dog area. And that's going to be their area. Still going to have this back here. Basically, that area is going to replace this area. I'm dealing with a lot of water retention in this area. Y'all see, like right here. I'm not really getting a mosquito problem yet, but I do see that coming in the future. So I'm just going to try to squash that by basically making an indoor setup. We have concrete already right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close that off. I'm going to put a little bitty drain kind of maybe in the middle and on the two sides. And I'm going to make some kind of draining system to where I can drain what I wash out of there out and into a special spot. Because I don't want it just draining right there in my yard right there. So we're going to do something like that, guys. That's going to be a project for next summer, or it's planning to be done by next summer. We was going to turn the garage into the dog room, but I have an MMA gym out there. My whole garage has got mats laid in the bottom. It's got punching bags, literally everything to run an MMA gym, because that's what we do out there. So I didn't want to have to do away with my gym. So we're just going to close in our porch. I talked to Alexis about it because I didn't really know how she would feel about our whole back porch just being dog designated, but she's down for it. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan over the winter. So I will try to show some progress on that. We probably won't get started on it till winter, but that's where they're going to be next summer. So we're going to do away with this setup. My dogs, the kind of dogs I have, yes, they can live out here, but I don't want to have to come out here. Like right now, I'm coming out here and checking on them at least, 6-7 times a day, spraying these mats down, spraying their tops of their dog houses down, spraying this down at least 6-7 times a day, guys. So, I mean, I may be going a little overboard, but I want to make sure my dogs are safe in this heat. And that's how I have to do it to ease my mind. You know what I mean? For me to know that they're safe and they're cool and they're good and stuff like that. So I don't want to have to worry about that anymore. So we're just going to make an inside program. I know I've always said I hate an inside program. And if a dog can't live outside, I don't want it. But I'm starting this little heat wave we've got is starting to change me, guys, because me being out here, it's hot. And I don't see any point in having the dogs out here if I don't have to. I do still plan to have my dogs outside most of the day just to keep them conditioned to the weather. But during night and whenever it gets way, way hot, like today, 95. Not today, tomorrow. Tomorrow's will be 95. So tomorrow when it hits 95, all these dogs are going to be in the house. They're all going to be in the house in crates. Because I just don't want, once it gets 95 or above, I have to bring my dogs in. Just I don't want to say a moral thing, but it's like, I don't want them sitting out here when it's 95, 100, 105 degrees. So we bring them in if it gets over 95. But once we have that, we won't have to worry about that because they'll have an inside area. It'll be the same size kennels that they have, so they won't have to be in there in the little crates like they are when they come in the house. So we're just going to close that in and see how that works for us. Another thing, guys, our puppy that I've been talking about that we're going to get, the litter's having a little trouble weaning on the hard food. He said it's one of the hardest ones he's ever weaned. So we're going to give him another week on that before we go get our pup. Make sure it's good and weaned and on solid food before we go and grab her. But I'm going to close the video here, guys. I just wanted to let y'all know the new plans, the A new update on the puppy. Zilla going in the house, the fan going up. The pool's getting put in today, or not put in, but it's little plastic pools I'm going to get today. But I'm going to shut it down, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.